What's up, guys? Your boy TKLG3, and yes, the video is finally here about me talking about Tera Online's community for consoles. Well, mainly for PlayStation 4 because I play on PlayStation 4. So sit back, relax, and get ready to laugh. If not that, be very mad about what I'm about to say. We're going to talk about three main subjects. We're going to talk about the female characters and the female characters that are being played by, well, not females. We're going to talk about the Ellen. Yeah, that's a huge ass controversial thing about this game. Go into Velica, go into Freedom Plaza, and call everybody who's playing the Ellen a pedophile, and watch what happens. And we're going to be talking about the tryhards, no lives, and just toxic wads that play the game, because it seems to be a lot of those. Matter of fact, they make up a good portion of the community. So let's get to it. 16-year-old males with raging hormones. Be aware that most of the female characters you see running around Tera half naked is in fact dudes. So you're probably sitting back like, what does not being a female playing on a female character has to do with the community? Well, it's a big part of the community. Matter of fact, it's a part of any community or gaming or game in general that gives the player the ability to choose between male or female. Now, I'm going to excuse the gender-locked classes for this game because this game has a horrible history of having gender-locked classes. Except for Valkyrie, we all understand that, you know, Valkyrie is supposed to be gender-locked because it's I mean, come on now. If you know the lore, then you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, we have Ninja, which is for the Ellen. We have, actually, Ellens will be getting Gunner as well, and Brawler. Yeah, Brawler Ellen, Brawler and Gunner Ellen. Yeah, gender locked. But then again, Brawlers will be unlocked for males in the future as well. But I think we get that after Valkyrie on this current patch. If you're playing PlayStation 4, we're in a Death Rack patch. But the gender locked classes, there's an excuse for those. You're excused if you're playing a female character that's on a gender lock, that has a gender lock class, because that's what Tera did. I mean, a bunch of the devs are sitting around a table like, oh, what we're gonna do, man? We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna gender lock classes, man. Oh man, look at, oh my god, oh. They're a bunch of pervs, is what I'm trying to say. So let's talk about the Ellen now, because that has been a controversial thing in this game since PC. I mean, like, it's a big deal. Let me explain the reason why it's a big deal. If you don't know what the hell the Ellen is, and you know, I mean, if you played the game long enough, you know what the hell the Ellen is. I'm not gonna describe as little shin kickers. You know what they are. I know what they are. They're fucking lollies. Yeah, lollies. Hentai Haven got in trouble for hashtag lollies. Rest in peace, Hentai Haven, because that no longer exists. So all you hentai watchers out there, you best find you a new source for anime porn that also has lolly still in the selections. Anyways, that's besides the point. The Ellen is the most controversial thing in this game because supposedly the Ellen saved Tera from becoming an actual paid game for consoles, from what my resources or old resources said. And basically, the Ellen saved Tera through microtransactions because a lot of grown-ass people, dudes included, wanted to dress their lolly up. And to this very day, that is still going on. That's still a thing, okay? Now, here's what disturbs me the most about the Ellen. Which, by the way, Ellen makes up about 90% of the fucking community on this game. Like, if you look around, you'll see more lollies standing around AFK and or role playing or whatever the fuck they're doing than almost any other race. Okay? I hate to say it, but it's the truth. They run, at least for PvE and Dark Hand on PlayStation 4, they rule. Okay? I don't know what it looks like over there on other servers on Xbox One or even on PC. Maybe it's still the same. Maybe they still rule over there. I don't know. But yeah. So the most controversial thing about the Ellen is that well, I've actually got a chance to stand around in Freedom Plaza long enough to see somebody come in there bold enough with their balls sagging low enough to say, hey, all you people on Ellen's, you're pedophiles. Oh my god, that lit fires. It lit fires, and then the person poured gasoline on it. And, you know, you'll get those grown-ass men who are playing on Ellen's go, I'm not a pedophile. Just because I play a female character that looks like a 12-year-old little girl does not mean I'm a pedophile. Well, you're role-playing on it with another dude on another Ellen, so I don't know, man. Something doesn't look right there. The first thing that the Ellen controversy goes into whenever somebody says, hey, look, you're playing on a little girl character that's, you know, she appears to be 12 years old, you're a pedophile. The first thing that people want to run towards is the lore. The lore says that they are hundreds of years old, but they are reincarnated into these bodies, and it's like, yeah, but you still aren't addressing the part where they still look like little girls. And that has been the argument for years, actually. From PC to even console. Every once in a while, you get that person that's like, look, man, you're playing on an Ellen that's a lolly, underaged, and you're dressing them up and you're role playing on them. You're a fucking pedophile. And you get those people, if you know anything about the lore, it's like, yo, look, you know what? Drop it. Let's blame the devs, because the devs put this type of fan service in the game. They did it because over there in Asia, they something's up with the men over there. They like little girls or something. Because over here in North America, you touch on a little girl now, mess with a little girl now, you be in prison next to a black nigga named Big Dipper, and you're gonna be Little Dipper. Okay, straight up. But you know what? I'm done talking about this, because the whole Ellen controversy, that shit, that's a fire that is like, you either can snuff it out or let it burn. The last and final thing I'm going to talk about in this video is, in fact, the well-known toxic, no-live, try-hard trolls who play the game. Now, these types of people are in any type of game, and it's simple as this, okay? If you are a solo player, you can simply ignore all of it. Sometimes they try to mess with anybody, but just ignore them and carry on by your way. You know what I mean? There's only one troll who was actually funny, and his name was Cirque. And if you play on PlayStation 4 on the Dark Hand server, you know exactly who I'm talking about. He's a green-haired high elf male, level 42 with dangerous title over his name. And he was such a troll that he out-trolled the trolls, okay? He out-trolled them. He out-toxic the toxic players that was in the game. And they kept feeding him. It was much like the more shit that they talked to this man, the more stronger he became. You know what I mean? It was insane. If you like, you know what I'm talking about if you were there in Velica when he was there. Now, I think they got him banned. I think for harassment, because I haven't seen him since. He's disappeared completely from Freedom Plaza. He's gone, like literally gone. But this man was legendary. And you know, they tried to get on him. They tried to say, oh, well, look at your level and look at your item level. And he said something that was legendary. And I'm going to say it here while recording this. He said, hey, look here. You play the game. I play with your feelings. I was like, oh, shit. He just ended them for the rest of their gaming careers. They're done. That spoke to me, because I mean, if you listen to the words, listen to it. You play the game, I play with your feelings. And he played with a lot of people's feelings. He played with people who tried to troll him back. He shut them down. And I think a part of it was how fast that he was replying. Like, I think he had an actual fucking keyboard connected to his PlayStation 4, because there's no one I know that can fucking type that quick and quick responses like that. But in all, yes, these types of people makes up part of the community. Just ignore them. Go on by your way. If you're a solo player like myself, just, like, again, stay away from it. Ignore it, because Being a solo player, I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't have time to deal with trolls and toxic people. You really don't. Just carry on by your business and do your own thing. But I want to say this. This is the end of the video. I'm done talking about the community. All the stuff that I've said here is experiences that I've actually I've seen and read and stuff like that. So whether you agree or disagree with some of the things I said, that's on you. But a lot of it is basically explaining Tera Online for PlayStation 4's community in general. That is literally the community in this game. And again, you can either agree or disagree, but it's the truth. You played long enough, and I played since it released. I have a Founders Pack. Founders Pack was fucking what? Back in March when the game dropped. So I've seen it. I've seen these servers go from segregated to combined, and now it's a clusterfuck. But in all, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, dislike, whatever you do. Hey, that's you, man. But I'm done. I'm tired of talking to this damn microphone, man. I'm out. It's your boy TKLG 3. I'm so happy.